Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another build that I got from Facebook. So I'm part of like some of the Sims pages on Facebook, and someone said, hey, does anyone want to build this house? And I'm always up for like building houses off like real floor plans. I don't know, I really like doing it. It's always a good fun challenge. So I put my hand up to do it, and this is what I came up with. This is actually probably one of my favourite houses I've ever built. I really liked how it turned out. Actually building it, it's taken me all night, and it took a while to build, and there was a lot of chopping and changing, and like I think I changed the colour in the kitchen like 50 million times. I cut most of the chopping and changing out of the video though, because honestly I had so much footage because I'd spend like 5 minutes just changing the colour of something. It was ridiculous. But yeah, so that's this build. So yeah, I recorded the best. I think I include, sorry, what am I saying? Ugh. I put the best parts of the video or the build in the video. Oh my god, I'm honestly so tired, it's not even funny. I have been getting up every morning at like 5 a.m. and I'm not a morning person at all. Like, that might not be early. Oh, let's face it, 5 a.m. is early for anyone, and if it's not early for you, damn, you need to sleep in or something, because that's just crazy to me. But I'm not a morning person, and I do shift work, and you know, every sort of 5 weeks or so I have to do a shift where I start at 6 a.m. and oh my god, being a night owl, I never go to bed when I should, and I end up being tired the whole entire time. So thank god it's Friday, because that means that tomorrow is Saturday and I can have a sleep in, and I'm so excited to just not wake up to an alarm and not wake up and it still be dark outside and frosty and cold. Yeah, I'm looking so forward to it. And as tired as I am, it's 10 to 1 in the morning now, and I'm still planning on doing like maybe a couple of Let's Plays after this. So as you can clearly see, it's totally self-inflicted. I'm a bit of an idiot. I do it all the time. I actually have to do the same 6 a.m. shift next week. I wouldn't usually do it this much, but for staffing reasons, I have to just do it next week as well. And I'm really going to try my best to just go to bed early. Like, I figure it's one more week, suck it up, because this week went so long. Like, I can't even explain how long this week felt, because I was tired. I had 2 coffees today, and for me that is a lot. I literally never have 2 coffees. I think this is the second time ever I've had 2 coffees, so I was so tired. I had 2 coffees and I had this Nutella choc chip muffin, and it wasn't even nice. I broke my healthy eating streak for this stupid muffin that wasn't even nice. I had such high expectations for it because it was like Nutella, and I ate the whole thing, and with every bite I'm like, nah, it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. And then at the end of it, it just was disgusting and I felt sick. And then I didn't even eat lunch because I felt so sick from this stupid muffin. So that was my day. Tired, 2 coffees, gross muffin, and now I'm just doing my Sim stuff, and I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, I did go out tonight with my mum and my sister. I picked my sister up from work and we went to Kmart. So Kmart, I'm just thinking like some equivalents. I'm really only familiar with stores in the US, but Kmart is basically Walmart, except Walmart is like 3 times as big, maybe twice as big. I guess it depends what Walmart you're talking about, but it's like twice as big. Walmart is twice as big and has like twice the amount of stuff in it, but it's just that kind of like cheaper sort of store, and it's usually open quite late. So we picked my sister up from work and then we went to Kmart, and my mum was really annoyed at me because I was walking around the mall at, like, it was 9 o'clock, so not a lot of people were there. There were still people there, but mum was like, oh, annoyed because I was walking around the mall or the shopping centre, whatever, in like my pyjamas, dressing gown, and like a pair of slippers. And like we went in and we saw my sister's boss and we spoke to him and stuff, and Mum's just like, oh, what are you wearing? But I have this rule that if I come home and I have a shower every night. I'm a nighttime shower kind of person. Not so much in the morning. I can't be bothered or I don't have time. Like if I go to the gym or something, I'll have a shower. But if I don't go to the gym in the morning and I have no real reason to shower, I won't. I'd do it in the afternoon. But I just have this thing where I will come home from whatever I'm doing, have a shower and put my pyjamas on, and once them pyjamas are on, they do not come off for anything or anyone. So if I have to go to the shop and it's like 6 p.m. but I've got my pyjamas on, I either don't go to the shop or I just go to the shop anyway. And yeah, so that's my rule. So when Mum was like, come on, come pick your sister up with me, I was like, fine, but I'm not getting out of my pyjamas for no one. And we had a really good time at Kmart. We're taking like all these Snapchats and sending them to people. My mum is really funny. I've always said that I'd love to like just put YouTube videos up of my mum, because we are kind of mean to her. Like we just really annoy her, and she just has like really funny reactions and stuff. And I send all these Snapchats of my mum to my friends. My friends like love my mum's Snapchats. And I've been trying to convince her for like ages. I'm like, Mum, let me just like upload some, you'll be a YouTube sensation. And she just gets so cranky about it. I don't know, I think it's pretty funny, and so does my sister. I have the best mum, but yeah, we're so mean to her sometimes. We just purposely annoy her. Like today at Kmart, we were just giving her so much crap. Like I can't even explain it. We're just, I guess, like typical children. Anyway, we had a good time. I should probably talk about the build a little bit. So this kitchen gave me so much grief. I changed that kitchen, like the colour of that kitchen, I don't even know how many times. Oh, and here I changed the colour scheme over to white. I was trying to go with like a warmer brown colour scheme, but it just wasn't working for me, so I changed everything over to like the white and blue colour scheme. So I think I changed the colours in that kitchen, like the counters and stuff, like 5 times. And I had to cut out all of this footage of me trying to figure out what rugs to put in the living dining area. I honestly, like half the footage is just me trying to find the right rug. Ooh, the white wog. Jeez. I do that all the time. And I've said in a previous video, I basically talk all day at work. So when I do these voiceovers, I feel like I'm just all over the shop and I can't talk properly, and oh my god, honestly, I probably talk like this during the good part of the day anyway though, so I'm just making excuses now. I do talk a lot. As I said, I talk all day at work, and then I can still come on here and film all of these videos just yammering on about nothing. Yeah, I have a gift. Gift of the gab. Yeah, so as I was saying before, this is probably one of my favourite builds that I've actually ever done. I really want to like have a family in this house. The only thing is, the only like kind of active family that I do have is my legacy family, and they need a bigger house because they usually, like this house only has 3 bedrooms. My legacy family has, I can't think right now because I haven't played in a while, but they usually have like 2 grandparents, then the 2 parents, and at least 1 or 2 kids. So I need way more than 3 bedrooms, and it's got to be on that big 64 by 64 lot. So I like to kind of, I guess, make it into this giant, extravagant, extra house with all backyard filled with the activity things and all stuff like that. So I'm not sure what family I would play in this, but if I ever start some sort of a, like just kind of like a family that's not a legacy family, I'm definitely going to put them in this house. So I really, really like it. Or maybe I could try and build something similar for my legacy family. Well, that's also an idea. Don't worry, I'll film it because I know how much you all just crave my speed builds. Oh, I'm just joking, don't worry. Oh, this thing here, this is really cool. I liked what I did here. In the floor plan that this house is like based on, it had like furniture drawn into it, and it had in this corner here a corner desk, and I was like, oh, we don't have corner desks in The Sims, I'm gonna make something. And I kind of like, I just winged this. I winged it. Yeah, that's a word. I don't know if I made it up or if it's a real word. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now, and let's just roll with whatever I say. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so I made this corner desk. I kind of made 2 versions of it. So this was the first version of it that I made, and then I went back and I kind of changed it all. So you'll see that in a little bit, what I kind of change it to. So this is just like when you walk in. And I was having a bit of trouble as well with what to put kind of back there. I was like, I'll put some toys there, and I end up putting, what do I end up putting there? Oh yeah, one of those like little boxes with the magazines in it from Parenthood. I swear this is one of my favorite objects. I think I use it 3 times just in this one build. That Parenthood pack has some A triple plus like clutter items. It's like one of my favourite packs for clutter. Oh yeah, so you can see like I'd changed the cabinets again, and then I had to change it. Oh, honestly, I can't even think about that kitchen. I'm still looking at it now, and I'm like, did it look better with the other colour scheme? But I'm just going to leave it as white, and honestly, if you want to change it. But don't even tell me about it, because it's just given me so much grief. Yeah, so these painting, that like back wall where the TV is, I feel like it was a bit empty, and even when I was finished with it, I didn't know, like I just felt a little bit unfinished, and I didn't know what to put in it, so I did just leave it. Something might come to me later on or something, or if I'm playing in the house, I might find something to put there. But yeah, you know how sometimes something just doesn't quite look right, but you can't fix it, so you just have to leave it? Yeah, that's what happened with that wall back there. I love how I still talk about something that happened. Like, we're already back into a totally different room doing something totally different in this speed build, and I'm still talking about the wall behind the TV. I kind of wonder, like, what your commentary is to my commentary. Like, do you just sit there and you're like, oh my god, Jess, shut up? Do you even listen to me? Do you just put me on mute? That'd be kind of funny. I totally understand as well. I can, yeah, I think that for me anyway, I'm super duper picky with like YouTubers' voices. Like, they could have the most amazing content, but if there's, it's not even if they have a bad voice, just if their voice isn't like exactly a particular way, I can't listen. I don't know what it is. So most of the YouTubers that I listen to, or like that I watch, I could just listen to them talk. Oh, that sounds really creepy though, right? I don't know. You know what I mean? But if they have like really good content, but their voice isn't for me, I'll just watch it and turn the sound off, or like put some music on over the top of it or something. Yeah, because I really, really, really like some of these YouTubers' content, but it's not even that they have a bad voice. It's just not my personal preference. So as I said, like, if you guys don't even listen to this, I'd understand. But I'm kind of curious, just to know. Yeah. This little boy's room, I love that wallpaper. That is also from the Parenthood pack. So is that bed. Seriously, the Parenthood pack is amazing. Oh, I would love it if they did like an entire like clutter stuff pack, just with similar furniture to the Parenthood pack furniture. It's just kind of like more like real basic lived in furniture, just more like everyday normal stuff. I would love that. Oh, don't you wish that you could just like write into EA and pick 3 stuff packs that you could just create? Speaking of stuff packs, the toddler pack is out, and I think that this is hilarious. I think I even tweeted about it, and I'm not sure if anyone else finds it as funny as I do, but there's like this, I've seen this conspiracy theory that the texture for the cereal, like the cereal that you just get out of the fridge, is the same texture as the ball pit. And I don't know why, but I've just been laughing about it for days. I find it probably too funny, but like, I'm trying not to giggle about it now because it just it's so funny because that ball pit is horrendous. I'm not even trying to be mean or anything, but the whole thing looks. Do you know what it reminds me of? The ball pit reminds me of when you have gravy and the top of the gravy sets, and then if you kind of like move whatever the gravy is in, it all like wobbles together. That is what that ball pit is like. It is like gravy skin. Ugh. Yuck. But it's true. It is the strangest thing I have ever seen. And I understand that it would be a really hard thing to implement into the game. But what I don't understand is why they even thought it. Like, if you can't do it properly, just pick something else. I don't know why they didn't do a sand pit or, like, a kiddie pool, like one of those little, like, blow-up things. Even, like, a trampoline or a sprinkler that your kids can, like, run around in. I feel like all of those things they could have had really good graphics for, but instead they did this random ball pit. And I also feel like no one's asked for a ball pit. Like, what a random item. And I'm not trying to be, like, complaining or anything. I love the pack, and I'm going to use the ball pit, let's face it. I bought the pack, I'm going to use the ball pit. I just don't get it. It's nearly just funny because the graphics in The Sims 4 are so amazing. Like, what? It's just, I don't know. I think it's like, it looks like it comes from Sims 2. This gelatinous gravy skin ball pit. It's just weird. Actually, I've noticed I make a lot of like, noises. It's something I've actually noticed a lot of things since doing voiceovers and stuff, like a lot of weird habits I have, and one of them is making just weird noises, and I do it when I don't have anything else to say, but I feel like something else needs to be added to the sentence, so I kind of just go, and like add a little noise in there. So if I'm ever doing that, now you know that I'm like sitting there trying to think of something else to say, or feeling like my sentence is unfinished, so I'll just add a noise and hope that it's like filler. I think that's kind of funny. Ooh, filler just reminded me again of the gravy ball pit. I don't know. Other than the gravy ball, see, I just did it then. Other than the gravy ball pit, though, that toddler pack is amazing. The hair in it is adorable. The clothes, actually just everything in it is super duper adorable. I just wish they didn't do the stupid ball pit. And as I was saying, like, did anyone want a ball pit for The Sims 4? Like, I don't think I've seen that anywhere. I've seen heaps of people requesting, like, kiddie pools in The Sims 4 for your toddlers. That's something I've seen. I've seen sprinklers. I've seen trampolines. Never, ever have I ever seen anyone be like, hey, EA, do you want to put a ball pit that looks like gravy? Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Alright, enough bitching now. Let's move on to something positive. Like, this little bedroom. I think this little bedroom is so cute. I just want to like create a little sim to put in this bedroom. I would have this bedroom. I really liked it. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. Like, I love the lounge with the little teddy bear thing on it, and I love that mirror with the lights. I think I've mentioned that before. It's a Beauty Guru mirror. I don't have one, but I really want one. And then I can just like turn it on and pretend that I'm, I don't know, like Jaclyn Hill or something, and just sit there and like put highlighter and blush on and glow to the gods and, you know, like live out my makeup fantasies. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty into makeup. I have way too much makeup. Well, I mean, you can't really have too much makeup, but if you could, I have too much makeup. Yeah. I'm into, like, the most random things. Like, I really love makeup. I have so much makeup, and I love putting it on. I don't necessarily, like, I don't feel the need to wear it. Like, I go without. I mean, I went to the shop in my pajamas. Clearly, I don't, you know, have major cares about my appearance. And, yeah. Okay, let's just move on. So I'm super, like, into things like makeup, but I'm also really, really sporty, and then I'm also really into, like, DC comics, and I love, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I love X-Files, so I just feel like I have all of these yeah, like hobbies that don't really go together, I guess you could say. Just like a whole bunch of like random hobbies. I don't know. But Batman is my favourite DC superhero. Just if you're wondering, you probably weren't, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. Yeah, Batman is amazing. And then my favourite villain is the Joker. And I always think that's weird that I love Batman, but then I also love like his rival, the Joker. I don't know. And actually another superhero that I really like, and I think that he gets a really bad rap, is Aquaman. Except I like calling him Aquaman. I don't know why. I just think it sounds cool. And I've heard people say it before, so I think that it's not incorrect to call him Aquaman. I think it just depends like on your accent or where you come from or whatever. But I think that he's like a super underrated superhero because people are like, oh my god, he talks to the dolphins, he's so lame. But he's not. He's really cool and he has heaps of cool powers and he's like kind of Superman level strong. I like Superman as well. He's really cool. I'm going to go to like Oz Comic Con in October and I want to go as Supergirl and I'm trying to convince my husband to be Clark Kent because he doesn't want to dress up, which I understand. So I'm begging him just to go as Clark Kent because all he has to do is basically wear like some black pants and then like one of those Clark Kent t-shirts. So it's not a big ask. So I think he'll do it and then we're going to be like, you know, looking great. We might win a prize because our costumes are going to be that amazing. I'm joking, by the way. I'm usually joking. If it sounds a bit off, I'm joking. Okay. So I kind of changed things around here because I wanted to put this little like study thing in the bedroom because otherwise the bedroom was too big. So I thought I was going to make this desk here like a homework desk. So I moved that random square desk and I put the rectangle one in and I think it looks better like this as well. And I just put like a journal there and then a chair. So that's kind of just like where the kids can do their homework and stuff. That's kind of what I was imagining that to be. So I just changed all that around and then I kind of put the office upstairs in the parents' room because otherwise the parents' room was going to be too big and I find larger bedrooms quite hard to furnish because there's only so much you can put in the bedrooms. And if you notice, I put my signature purple bed in there. I love that purple bed. And you can see that little like archway thing. And that's like to the walk-in wardrobe. And I decorated the walk-in wardrobe and I really love how it turned out. I think that it's like really cool. And I'm proud of myself because I didn't even like watch YouTube videos for inspiration. It was just like all straight from my brain. Because, I mean, I watch YouTube videos as well and stuff. And if I copy something from a video, I'm always going to tell you. Like, I'm not going to pretend that it's my super duper original idea when it's not. But I'm inspired by things or I see things that give me an idea. Whereas this wardrobe was 100% from my brain. Yeah, actually, so like what I just did with the dressing table there, how I put that mirror there, that is something I saw someone do on YouTube, and I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been like English Simmer. Is there a Kiwi Simmer? It could have been Kiwi Simmer. Oh yeah, but that one wasn't my idea. It looks pretty cool though, I think. But yeah, this is the wardrobe that I'm like really proud of, and I'm kind of thinking of like a mix of, yeah, it's just like a wardrobe. So I actually put in like a few files in there as well, like, because I just kind of figured sometimes you just shove like random stuff in a wardrobe like that. So you've got like your shoes and then like a basket of clean clothes, and I end up putting those like that shelf decoration thing with the coats and stuff hanging off it. I end up putting that like all around the room. Oh, and then I put like these little things in here, and I just feel like this is a pretty, like, from the walk-in robes that I have seen, they're just kind of like full of stuff. Oh, and I put the what are they? Those suitcases in there as well. I thought that was cool. And yeah, there's like the files that I put in. I just thought, you know, like you had nowhere else to put it, so you just like shove it in the walk-in cupboard and forget about it. And I was gonna put in like that diploma thing, but I didn't. I think where I was kind of getting like the idea to put the files in there is that episode of The Big Bang Theory where they clean out, is it Sheldon cleans out Howard's Oh no, Sheldon cleans out like Bernadette's cupboard. Yeah, Howard and Bernadette's cupboard. And they just have like all their clothes and all this random stuff in there. So that's kind of why I wanted to put like a couple of random things in there. By the way, Big Bang Theory, amazing. Absolutely love that TV show. And I love how into the comic books they are, because it reminds me of me, and it just makes me want to read comic books more. So like one of like my little pastimes is putting on the Big Bang Theory and then sitting there and watching Big Bang Theory while reading comic books. I wish that I could pull off Sheldon's like comic book shirts. Like he wears like the Flash shirt and stuff like that, and I just like wish that I could pull that off. I mean, I probably could, but like I'm not going to. Oh, I do have some Batman shirts that I wear around the house and sneaky at the gym, but you know, not day to day. It's not really, I guess, my style. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a bathroom in this toilet. I originally forgot to put a toilet in this bathroom, but I luckily remembered it was close, like it was a close call. I was not going to put a toilet in there. And I remember saying like last video that so far I haven't forgotten anything. Oh yeah, I was going to put that there, but that looked really stupid, and I'm glad that I got rid of it because I really don't like how that looks at all. Sometimes when I do like the voiceover, like when I go through everything, I'll take away something because at the time I didn't like it, but when I'm watching the video of it, I'm like, no, that looks good, put it back. But this is one of those times where I'm like, please get that stupid wardrobe out of that bedroom because it looks crap house. Oh, thank God. I was getting sick of looking at it. That sounds bad. I put a TV in this bedroom. I feel like parents have TVs in their bedroom. I wish I had a TV in my bedroom. Yeah, I used to, but where we're living at the moment, yeah, we don't have a TV in the bedroom at the moment. But in saying that though, I've stopped watching so much TV. I watch more like YouTube. I watch so much YouTube, and then like I do like Netflix and stuff like that. So I probably wouldn't even use a TV in my bedroom. I have a little portable DVD player if I want to watch a DVD or something. Ooh, I'm really happy with the garden in this build. Landscaping is definitely not something that I consider myself good at, but I'm really happy with how this landscaping turned out. Oh, little Elsa ruining my video. She was like standing there the whole time, and I easily could have just, you know, like fast forwarded time to make her move, but I'd rather just like complain about it and blame Elsa than do something about it. So stuff you, Elsa. Keep walking, girl. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this landscaping. I thought it's, like, in my opinion, it's the best landscaping that I've done. Oh, and I did this little, like, thing with the garden, and, oh, I can't remember who I saw this. Was it? Nah, it's a blank. I can, like, picture the girl who I got this idea from. I can picture her voice, but I have no idea who it was. But this is not like an original idea. I saw this in a YouTube video, and like I haven't copied it exactly, but it's just given me the idea. And I think it's like a cute way to fill like that random gap around the side of the house. So yeah, just like this little garden bed thing. And I never put plants in it, like actually in the planter pots, because I'd want actual like growable plants, which I could probably get from the Buy to Bug catalogue, but I didn't, so sorry about that. I put a little thing from the toddler stuff pack in there. I'm glad that little slide, yeah, I love that little slide. I think it's so cute, and it's a good size to put in the backyard, because a lot of the stuff is actually designed to go in a park. It's not actually designed to go in a backyard. And I love this little like fire pit thing there. I think that's really cute with, yeah, I don't know. I really like this build. I am digging it. I even love like the balcony, and I feel like sometimes I don't do balconies very well, but I like how I did this one. Yeah, I like this build. I think it's cute. Do you wish you got $1 for every time I said, I like this build, I like this build? Oh dear. Alright, my throat is getting really sore and my husband is about to come upstairs and it's going to be really awkward if he interrupts us. So, I will see you. Oh, I won't actually see you, will I? Alright, I'm just going to go. Bye-bye.